Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about the engineer's resource called Volatility. That's this bar down here. Every class has a resource, his is Volatility, and his is different because it starts out with 0. Every time he goes into combat, he starts out with 0, then he builds it up, and then he uses other abilities to consume it. So abilities increase it, and then other abilities will consume it. Let me show you an example of how this works. Go into combat. You see it going up, 30, 45, 60. Now I'm going to consume it, and you see it being drawn down. When I'm out of combat, it'll also start to go down as well. So it does not stick around. Now let's talk strategy here. Why do I want to consume this resource, Volatility? Because the abilities that consume it do about twice as much damage as the abilities that build it up. As an example, Pulse Blast right here, that does about 125 damage per second and builds it up, adds 15 Volatility. To consume it, Electrocute will do about 250 damage per second. So my strategy, what I usually do, is I get it up to about 45, 50, and then I go into Electrocute, which consumes it. There we go, 45, start to consume it, build it up again, and I'm just going to consume it because he's almost dead. Okay, so how do you know you're doing it wrong? What's a good guide to go by? If you're out of combat and you have 50% or more Volatility, you're probably doing it wrong. You want to end combat with 50% or less Volatility, then you know you've done the maximum amount of damage in the least amount of time. Now you have another strategy too, a guide that you can follow. Two things. Watch the color of the Volatility when I go into combat. It's blue, it's orange, and it stays orange. When it turns orange, that's a good time to use your secondary ability. Again, I usually wait till it's about 45% before I use it.
Double kill.
But that's one good way. That's another strategy, is just to look at the color. If you're looking for quick and simple and easy. Another thing that you can do too is you have this ability over here, your innate ability called Eradicate. What that'll do is that'll generate your Volatility out of combat, but it has a 60-second cooldown, so you can't always use it. So what you can do is you can just pop it, wait till you get about 40, 50%, and then just go into combat with Electrocute. There you go. See, I ended up with less than 20%. Alright, well I hope that helped. Let's get out of combat with these guys, because these guys are hard hitting. You see that red around, that red glow around them? That means they do a lot of damage. Anyway, I hope this video helped, and I'll talk to you later.